Okay, I'm going to use my Fujifilm X-H1 here to show how to shoot with a Fujifilm X-T2 tethered to Capture One version 11.3. You can see that the application is open right now and it's on its default window with the folder icon selected here at the left, which shows both your import and destination locations for your files. In order to shoot tethered, you simply click the camera icon, and when you turn on the camera, which I will do, which is off to camera left, it will now start to display information that the camera is set to. You can see here that the camera is set to an aperture of 5.6 at 1/20th of a second. If I change the aperture setting on the lens, you can see that the aperture changes as I adjust it up and down. I'll set it to f4 here. Now it's showing a shutter speed of 1/40th of a second at ISO 800. This is pretty grayed out, but you can see it. If I make changes to that, that will change as well. You can see it now, it's set to ISO 1000. I'll set it back to 800, and if I make changes to exposure compensation, that will be shown in this number here. I've just dialed down to 7/10 negative exposure compensation. I'll set it back to 0. It also shows that the camera is shooting in auto white balance mode and a file quality of RAW plus fine. If I click on this icon here, this brings up the live view mode, and it lets me then determine what perspective I want by zooming the lens focal length, which you can see here as I move the lens in and out. And once I get the perspective that I want, I can close that window. And then in order to take a photograph, all I have to do is click on the button here. It actuates the shutter and brings up the file image in the main viewing window in the middle of the application. And then you can see thumbnails for both the RAW and the JPEG image in the browser panel to the right. It's that simple.